Hughes is the first defenseman to be the first NHL player to reach 30 points since Bobby Orr did it in 74-75. Bobby Orr also won the scoring title that year with 135 points. So when we talk about, remember in the
Quinn
offseason,
Hughes is the next Bobby Orr.
No. Well, yes, but in the offseason, remember we kind of had the conversation. We're like, Hughes is good. Hughes is really good. Hughes is the best defenseman in franchise history. I didn't think, and I don't think you did either, that there was really another level, a significant level in his game production-wise, or in terms of being what he is right now, which is the best defenseman in the NHL and maybe, honestly, the best player in the NHL right now. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but he's the leading scorer in the league. He plays 29 minutes a night for a team that's near the top of the standings. You could make a very, very decent argument that he's a Hart Trophy candidate right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the season and he's talked about this before, not just at the beginning of this season, but he's talked about wanting to score more goals. And I remember thinking, okay, I don't want him just shooting the puck from the blue line. Because he did do that a lot, right? Like he would shoot and from the top, and a lot of the times it wouldn't go in. And I'm kind of like, I'd rather if that's what you're talking about for shooting, I'd rather you defer to some of the better shooters, especially on the power play, right?
Yep.
Like Petey's got a great shot, Miller's got a great shot, because Kuzmenko, Besser, there are guys out there that can shoot the puck. But there are two things that have really impressed me about Quinn Hughes. Number one, putting himself in better positions to shoot the puck. Like, he's not just flinging it from the blue line. He's not just being like, hey, I want shots, so I'm going to shoot it right here. What he's done, and it is unbelievable to watch, and he's added to his game, is his ability to attack downhill. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? And his skating isn't just walking the line. His skating is walking the line, and then he's able to attack spots because he's beating guys. He's not just opening up shooting lanes. He's opening up skating lanes, and then he skates into position, and then his shot has improved. So there's two things that I think that are turning him into a goal scorer. And again, that is one, he is skating himself into better shooting positions, and his shot is better.
Yeah, so you remember how you asked me yesterday if there was anything of note that Quinn Hughes said on After Hours, because he did Hockey Night Canada on Saturday with Scott Oake and Dave Tomlinson.
Mm-hmm.
I should have pointed out they actually did talk about that because he's got this sort of shooting garage, and it doesn't sound as bad as it sounds, in his parents' basement in their home in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about doing a bunch of different stuff, not this past offseason, but the offseason prior. And he said he's seeing the effects of 2 years of work adjusting his shot now. Like, it didn't necessarily come into effect last year. It's come into effect now. So,
but do you think it's more his shot?
I think it's both. I think that's what you're saying. But it's like when you put yourself in different, more advantageous shooting areas and you've got an improved shot, that is why Quinn Hughes last night tied his career high for goals in 8, even though he's only 19 games into the season. Like, there's a tangible reason, two tangible reasons, really,